Hey everybody, this is Valerie Sheridan from Easy Peasy Living, back with another little tidbit of Wednesday wisdom for you. I'm so excited, guys, because the holidays are just around the season, and anyone who knows me knows that I love to bake cookies. So if you are like me and you like to bake cookies, but you really get busy around the holidays and just don't have the time to be in the kitchen, but you also don't like to give stale cookies to people, this little tip is for you. I wish I had known this back when I got married and I made something like 1,600 different cookies for my wedding reception, because I was crazy, and it was just my way of putting my little Valerie stamp on things. But this tip is great. So I'm gonna share this with you, and you can use this. It doesn't have to be around the holidays, and it doesn't even have to be when you're making lots of different kinds of cookies or lots of cookies. It can be just a handy tip that you kind of keep in your back pocket for when you need it. Okay guys, so this is a super simple tip. All you do is when you have some time, like maybe on a weekend or your day off, or you just have a little bit of extra time, and this can be weeks in advance, months in advance. I wouldn't recommend years in advance, but anyway, whenever you have some time, you bake up a batch of your favorite cookie dough, and then you just take it and you roll it into little balls like this, and you put it on a baking sheet that's lined with some wax paper. Now you don't need to worry too much about leaving space in between your dough balls like you would if you were baking it, because you're not going to be baking them yet. The whole idea behind this is that you're only going to bake what you need when you need it, and you're going to keep the rest of your dough ready to bake when you need that, okay? So once you get your whole baking sheet filled with cookie dough, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put it in your freezer, okay? And you're going to let that set up for a minimum of about 15 to 20 minutes. You want those dough balls to get really hard, because, and through the magic of video, I can show you, once they're hard, you're going to bag them up. You're going to put the name of your dough on your bag so that you don't get them confused, because I've done that before. But you're going to put the frozen balls in a Ziploc bag, and because they're frozen, they're not going to stick together too badly. Then when you're ready to bake them, say you've made 3 dozen of one type, but you only need a dozen to give away at any given time. You're going to take out just a dozen balls, put them on your baking sheet that is all prepped and ready to go in the oven, and you're going to just let them thaw out for maybe 15 to 20 minutes is usually about all you need. And then you just bake them as usual, and voila, you have nice freshly baked cookies to give away, but you still have the rest of your dough waiting, and they'll be ready whenever you need them, and you can keep them for 3 months if you need. Okay guys, it really is just that simple. So if you are a baker or a baker wannabe, then I encourage you to give this a try, especially if you like to bake over the holidays, because it really does make your life so much simpler, and we can all use a little bit of that around the holidays, am I right? So if you like this tip, then I hope that you will give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you need more tips, tricks, and advice on staying organized or simplifying life, please visit my website at www.easypeasyliving.com. And if you need a simple solution for something or just a little bit of very specific advice, feel free anytime to email me at valerie@easypeasyliving.com. Well, I hope I see you guys next week for another little tidbit of Wednesday wisdom. Until then, keep it easy peasy. Oh wait guys, before you go, one more thing. So if you're like me and sometimes you get just a little sweet tooth that needs to be satisfied, well, you can use this trick. Just take out 1 or 2 cookie dough balls and make yourselves a treat. Nobody has to